Hello, this is Dr. Lori. Welcome to this short overview of the different sections for PCOR 501. Basically, this course includes three different sections: the campus section, the hybrid section, and the online section. And those three sections have some similarities, but they also have some differences. And so I wanted to point those out to you. One of the things that a lot of students ask is, if I take the class in a different section, will I get the same learning experience? My answer always is yes and no. There are certain things that are identical between the courses. First of all, the topics that you'll be learning. The individual preparation for the class should be exactly the same, because you're learning the same topics in the same weeks and focusing on the chapters, the readings, that kind of thing. Also, the instructors are the same from one section to the next. And also, it goes along with the topics, the learning outcomes. So a lot of things are absolutely identical between the classes. The integrated projects are the same. A lot of the assignments are the same idea, but with campus, what ends up happening is you meet on Monday from 1 to 3:50, and Thursday also from 1 to 3:50. Whereas if you're in the online section, all of the things that would normally be done in class are done asynchronously. So you may be the kind of person who you have a job all day long, maybe from 8 to 6 o'clock, and so then you go in the evenings throughout the week and you check in and see what your other teammates have contributed during that particular time period. Whereas another person might be working on the online class during the day, in the morning or the afternoon. Maybe somebody has little kids and so they work on it really late at night. And so a lot of the kinds of things that you do together as a team, you'll need to be very self-motivated, you need to work independently, but at the same time be willing to contribute to a team and do that in such a way that it allows other people to have their flexibility. So if there was one word that I would say for the online class, it would be that it's very flexible. For the campus class, I would say that you have protected time to engage with your teammates and with the instructors. So the instructors are still available in the online class, you just won't automatically see them every single week on a regular basis. The third section of the class, and I've created a new color here, is hybrid. And this hybrid section is an interesting combination of campus and online. So I've tried to make it a color that meets halfway in between, kind of a blue-green. Hybrid, one of our administrative assistants, Lisa Wilkins, says it's like campus and online had a baby. And so the campus class has these automatic meetings that you have, and online has full flexibility and you meet asynchronously instead. Well, hybrid is a combination where you would meet with your team on Mondays from 10 to 12:05. So essentially 2 hours and 5 minutes. We needed 125 minutes according to the way that it was calculated. So on Mondays from 10 to 12:05, and you do very many of the same exact activities that the campus group would normally do on a Monday. So there are some biostatistics and epidemiology lab type things, there are maybe some quizzes and other sorts of activities that fit in there that maybe for some students it would be really beneficial to have their teammates physically present to do those things and to have an instructor available during that time when they maybe were running into any kind of issues that they were having. So the Monday from 10 to 12:05 is that protected time for you to meet synchronously at the same time with your teammates. And then the activities that the campus group normally does on Thursday from 1 to 3:50, the hybrid group would do asynchronously, just like the online group does. And so it's this combination of the two formats where you still have a couple of hours a week to touch base with your teammates and to work on things together and to maybe even figure out how you're going to approach the week's work as you go through some of those activities asynchronously. So for many people, this would be a perfect combination. It would give them a little bit more flexibility than campus, but also enough time to be face-to-face with their teammates and instructors that they don't get lost from week to week. So that's sort of a summary of the campus, hybrid, and online. There are certain people for whom one or the other, or of the three, would work the very best. So for some people, if you live far away, you have a job during the hours that the normal hybrid or campus would meet, asynchronous is definitely the way to go for you. So if you can't meet during the times that campus and hybrid meet, then absolutely the online is a great option for that, and that's why we have it set up that way. For some people, maybe whoever's paying for their courses, or they have a visa that requires them to take on-campus classes, then campus is definitely the option for you, and you would want to stick with that because that's what your program requires. For everyone else who doesn't have those kinds of issues where you really have to be online or you really have to be a campus student, you can choose any of the three. And like I said, they have the same topics and learning outcomes, they have the same instructors that you would be interacting with. It's just the format that's slightly different. In the past, we've had this hybrid class, and it was available for the last 2 years only for a select group of students who were in a combined program between School of Medicine and School of Public Health. And so now we are expanding that, and we're making it available to other students. So if you're interested in being in a different section, such as if you're in campus right now and you would like to be in hybrid, or if you're in online and like to be in hybrid, or if you're in hybrid and would like to choose a different section, or vice versa, any of those combinations, please contact either myself or Lisa Wilkins in the Academic Programs Office. It's very simple. It's something that you can do in the registration portal, and so we can walk you through that process. We do need to have any switches between sections be taken care of right away. If you would like more information also, please feel free to contact me, and I'm happy to share more about the different sections for PCOR 501.